I broke into Midas's secret unbreakable vault and found something crazy inside, as the main door was completely sealed shut, so I had to figure out a way to gain access. First, by trying every version of the Midas skin, but this didn't work, so instead I attempted to break in by dive bombing with the new Wings of Icarus, and that nearly worked, even cracking the door, but it wasn't quite powerful enough, so I had to think outside the box, heading to the train station near Lavish Layer to collect a key card, taking it halfway across the island back to Midas's yacht to try it at the vault, and it almost let me in, actually pointing at the vault itself, but the door couldn't be opened that easily. I even took down all the mythic bosses, collected all the medallions, and placed it in front of the vault door to try and open it up, but that didn't work either. So this called for one final giant attempt. As I built myself a bridge leading straight to the yacht, I drove a car all the way to the door of the vault, and with a little bit of help from my teammate, I was able to glitch through the vault wall, becoming the first person inside of Midas's new vault, revealing tons of loot and his biggest secret, a picture of the new agency. Which is better?
Dragon Cannelloni.
In Fortnite or in Roblox? Well, they both look pretty cool, but I actually prefer the cleaner look in the Fortnite version. But what about
Spaghetti toaletti.
the Fortnite one is literal toilet water? That's just too gross for me, I'm afraid. And next up is... And I think the numbers in the Fortnite version are actually cleaner, and
Job Sahur.
it's a tough one. They both look similar, but the effects on the Roblox one just win it for me. Now it's time for you to decide, because if you prefer
La grande combinazione.
in Fortnite, simply click that like button, or if you prefer it in Roblox, then make sure to hit that follow button. Wait, what is this? There's a giant Playboy Carti on the island, and he's got his own mythic. Give it a go. Oh my god, look at my health. It gives you Siphon. And he's not getting one, but two new skins. You can see them early on screen here. Lots of styles. Make sure you're using code ALIA and you pick him up. Epic is giving out this Harry Potter Winterfest gift, and this is how you can get it. Start by going to your item shop. Make sure you've entered code ALIA. Then head on over to the Epic Games store and search for Hogwarts Legacy, which Epic is currently giving out. Download the game, and then you need to play it for at least 2 hours before December the 18th. And then the next time you log into Fortnite, you'll unlock this back. It's finally here. When the clock hits 0, Fortnite will be releasing their biggest collab skins ever that you cannot miss. Even though Fortnite's already collabed with Dragon Ball, Marvel, Avatar, and so many more, this collab could be one of the best. It's connected to a brand owned by Disney that's never been in the game before, but is one that I love. Before the item shop update, support me by spending a second putting code ALIA in the item shop. And to reveal this incredible collab, just double tap the screen as the timer is about to hit 0 in 3, 2, 1. The Incredibles are here! If you 1v1 Peterbot, the best Fortnite player ever, could you beat him just one time if you had 100 attempts? Well, Stable Ronaldo thought he could and put $25,000 on the line, and Peterbot agreed. They hopped into a match and started to fight. However, things didn't go to plan for Ron. Peterbot started eliminating him over and over and over, being very similar to what he did to me. But things got even worse as Peterbot started trash talking him, getting into Ron's head. After losing 50 times, Ron was starting to lose it. He begged to swap over to Zone Wars instead, with Peterbot agreeing, but he kept on getting destroyed. And after being eliminated 99 times, Ron finally decided to lock in. This is what happened.
Hi, bro.
You Johnny?
Fortnite may have just scammed you, as unlocking the Battle Bus SUV is actually super simple and completely free. All you had to do was go to the Epic Games store and jumping on Rocket League would unlock the Battle Bus over on your Fortnite account the next time you logged in. Epic kept this fairly low key, so not many people knew about it. Without telling anyone, Fortnite removed that offer, which is where things get weird. As I headed over to the item shop, I made sure that I'd entered my code, ALIA, and you'll realize I was a little bit shocked to find that the free Battle Bus SUV is now being sold for almost 2,000 V-Bucks.
Keep or delete, Travis Scott or Marshmello?
Marshmello, this is more OG. Chapter 1, that concert's very good memories.
Marshmello has enough skins, bro. I'm going with Travis Scott.
Keep Marshmello.
Okay, nice.
Delete Travis Scott. There's too many of them.
I would keep Travis Scott and delete Marshmello. I would keep Marshmello. That's my boy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to delete Marshmello.
Keep Travis Scott and sell Marshmello.
The Galaxy skin or the OG Skull Trooper?
OG Skull Trooper is overrated. People just like it because it was rare. It wasn't even cool. So we're selling that thing.
I don't have the Galaxy skin, but I'm probably gonna keep the OG Skull Trooper.
Keep Galaxy skin.
I'll keep the Galaxy skin and delete the OG Skull Trooper.
Sheesh. Not the OG one, Ali.
Sell the Galaxy skin.
I'm gonna keep the Galaxy skin and say goodbye to the OG skin.
You won't believe the Elite Fortnitemares 2025 item shop, as Jason from the Friday the 13th movie will be getting his very own skin, featuring his famous axe that can be used as a pickaxe and weapon. Ghostface from the Scream films will also be arriving with his very own mythic knife, allowing you to sneak up on players and even jump scare them, and its very own custom attack abilities. But the next one's even crazier and will blow your mind. To find out what it is, just make sure you got code ALIE entered in your item shop, as the entire Scooby-Doo gang will be coming to Fortnitemares. Winning a game of Fortnite without moving. Well, that's exactly what Laserbeam attempted to do, with his plan being very simple. Land somewhere high, take a seat, and wait for the final player, but it's a lot easier said than done. He kept on getting eliminated over and over and over, but he never gave up, as he came up with a secret plan to get this win, which began before the game even started. He made sure to get into the same match as his roommate, which was none other than the streamer Fresh. Luck was on his side, and he managed to make it to the final 1v1 with him and Fresh the last alive. Laserbeam sprinted into Fresh's room, pulled out the power, making it one of the best Fortnite wins. You can go to prison for playing Fortnite in these 5 countries. In Cuba, Epic Games isn't allowed to publish anything, meaning Fortnite can't be accessed. Just like in Syria, where sanctions means it's illegal for Fortnite to be supported or played. And for the last 6 years, Iran has actually been blocked from accessing games like Fortnite. There's no surprise in North Korea that has no internet access and completely cut off from the rest of the world. They're definitely not playing. But the last country's a weird one, as it did have Fortnite until it was removed a few years ago, except it had no item shop, unlike the rest of the world, which you should check to make sure you've got code ALIE entered, as the last banned country is China. Which side is the storm on? Take a really close look, and if you think the storm is on the left side, then go ahead and click the like button. But if you think maybe the storm's on the right side, then be sure to hit that follow button, as the answer can be seen if you look very closely, right down the middle, off into the distance. So let's find out. Fortnite's in serious trouble, and this bunker's sending out a secret message trying to warn us. But what does it say? Because this is actually the first ever bunker found on the OG island. We never knew why it was there. Was it a secret underground base, a fallout shelter, or even a time machine? All that we know is that these bunkers have appeared in every Fortnite chapter over and over and over, but we have never seen these lights come from a bunker before. So as I went to investigate, I quickly realized that it was actually Morse code. And as I went to translate it to figure out the message, I thought it was telling everyone to use code ALIE in the item shop, but I was wrong. It's actually a very scary message, because translating these light flashes, it's actually saying something is wrong. After 1,000 days, these skins have finally returned to Fortnite, as most players thought at this point they were never going to return. And they were so upset they started spamming Twitter, Reddit, and even Epic's email asking for them to return. And I heard rumors that the CEO of Epic was actually willing to talk on this subject, as I love rare skins, so I started cooking him up a message to see if the really rare Sony Fortnite skins would ever return. And whilst I excitedly waited for his response, I made sure to check that code ALIE was in the shop, like you should too, in case these skins are ready to return. And he finally replied, telling me this. What faces lie behind his new Fortnite mask? Starting with Robin, who has an iconic mask, but once removed, it also takes his hairs and eyes with it. Removing the new Omega Alpha helmet reveals he has no head at all. And if we unmask Demon Dago, he looks completely different to how he did before. And we can somehow remove Ziggy's entire face, leaving only his eyes attached to his body. Mercenary Core is a super cool mask, but it takes her hair off when you remove it. Doom 2099 is a crazy secret, because Nick 830 is hiding under there. But it's nothing compared to Batman, who was the biggest secret of them all, which he said it'll only reveal if you've got code ALIE in your item shop, so make sure you do it right now. As removing his mask reveals Jonesy?
This is everything new in the Chapter 6 Season 2 trailer. We've got the new Dill Pickle skin, the new Crime City POI, new trucks. You can actually break into these, and you'll see how within the trailer as well. New Battle Pass skins. Oh, that's not good. It looks like you can get bags filled with gold as well, probably from those money trucks. Got Mr. Dill there, rapping away with new C4s. These are called Meltonites, and will be your way to break into vaults this season, and the money trucks that we've just seen. There's a new underground cave POI, with multiple new weapons being shown off here, a new dual-wielding shotgun, and this guy's cranking, getting those trailer clips in, and then Midas is back in the Battle Pass. He's got his own mythic, Sub-Zero being the collab skin. You saw there his frozen mythic ability. There's now a turret, multiple turrets on the train. A new sniper as well, looking sick. And you can use those Melted Knight right into the vault, and the new Pickle Medallion. There's two of them. Electric baseball bat, looks like an insane melee weapon. Another new POI with multiple new skins. Like rat possum skin, dog skin. This POI's got a golden car outside of it. And it looks like the big evil boss is a wolf who's liking the look of all of that gold. This is out this Friday. Make sure you're using code ALIA for this crazy battle pass.
Lightshow Speed and Kai Cenat are coming to Fortnite, and it looks amazing because when Reload launched, we saw an official trailer featuring both Kai and Sketch, which led to Sketch getting his very own icon emote. This was followed up with not one but two Fortnite streams from both Kai and Speed that were officially supported by Epic Games, and they were even given the power to instantly ban any stream snipers that were attempting to ruin their games. But that's not all, as in that stream we got our very first look at their duo icon emote. Make sure code ALIA is entered, ready for their skin, a new emote to arrive, as this is what it looks like.
He's low, he's low, he's low, he's low.
The live event has started. Oh. If you don't know, Dago, guy that's using magic, is trying to pull his sister, that's Jade, out to Shadow Realm portal to save her. I think he's succeeding. Oh no. Oh, what? Giant Shogun X demons. Oh my god. Let's come out the portal. I think he's dead. Oh no. What? What? This is a literal giant boss fight above the island. This is like Travis Scott level size characters here. If you don't know Dago, the guy in yellow, he's got blades forged by pieces of the 0 point. Shogun X is a giant samurai. Come on, Dago. Got those 0 point blades to use. Woo! Dude, what happens if he loses? What happens if he wins? Oh my god. He's literally pulling power from the portal. He's teleporting! Oh, it's over. There's no way that we're defeating a teleporting demon. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. No! Oh my god, he's dead. No. Oh my god. Are his demons taking over the island? He got it back! The 0 point blade came in clutch! Demons being sucked away. Well, I guess he saved his sister. And we had an epic fight. That was a lot cooler than I expected. Look at this! 80% of people see this person swinging away from them, which means they're controlled by the left side of their brain. Only 20% of people see this person swinging towards them, which means they're controlled by the right side of their brain. But what if I told you I can make you see this person swing any way you wanted? For this to work, first of all, double tap on the video above me to pause the swinging. Once you've done that, focus on the person in this position to see them swinging away from you, and focus on the person in this position to see them swinging towards you. I think Epic Games hates me because they left me out of the recent Fortnite live event after adding a special helicopter featuring only Fortnite icon skins to help take down the Dark Presence boss, and you can clearly see there's icons like Nick, Lachlan, Loserfruit, Laserbeam, Ninja, and everyone else. But as I looked closer, I was nowhere to be seen. So I decided to message Epic myself and ask them what was going on, but they told me not to worry. Because not only have they brought my icon skin back to the item shop, which you should pick up using code ALIA, but they told me to look a little closer, and you can see my icon. Fortnite need to add these skins to the game, like SpongeBob, with his giant bubble suit, Gary the Snail backbling, and even Lego style. Minecraft Steve, controlling wearing a robot suit made of blocks, accompanied by the incredible diamond pickaxe. Stewie from Family Guy, also controlling a robot suit, just like Mecha Morty, we need him in-game. Nick A30, we don't know who the next icon skin will be, but it's safe to say if anyone deserves it, Nick definitely does. Drew from Despicable Me, with his own airship glider, and we can't miss the fact that the minions are available as his backbling. Pikachu, in Fortnite as a costume onesie, with the clever idea of using the Pokeball as the pickaxe. I love this. Squid Game, with skins for all the big characters, including the Red Light Doll. This would be so popular. Sonic the Hedgehog, who looks like he'd be a perfect fit in Fortnite with his massively long legs. And Glamrock Freddy, featuring a special built-in emote that looks incredible, and even a kid inside that's controlling him. Can you keep your eyes on this mythic snowman and see where it ends up? Okay, starting nice and slow. We got this. I love the Christmas lights, the presents. I love Christmas, but I cannot stop staring at the screen, and it must not blink because things are getting a lot faster than I expected. And oh my goodness, what? Okay, lock in your answer by clicking the like button. To reveal the answer, make sure code Ali is in your item shop this Christmas. So we're about to take a look, and did you get it? This is Ship, and he has the most wins in Fortnite with over 48,000 to his name. And the way he pulls off so many wins is crazy, as he's been playing Fortnite since the very beginning. But he didn't always hold the world record number of wins, as he originally raced to be the first player to reach 100,000 eliminations, alongside Ninja and High Distortion, who all wanted to reach it before anyone else. But unfortunately, Ship just missed out. But he stayed grinding and started focusing on wins, getting not 10, not 20, but over 30 wins a day, grinding out Fortnite over 12-hour-long sessions and finding the best way to get the most wins possible, as he started climbing the leaderboard and winning more than anyone else in the world. With a win ratio of over 63%, he also ended up becoming the player with the most amount of eliminations in the world of over 550,000. And after a lot of grinding, he now sits at the #1 spot for the most wins in the world, with more than 20,000 over the person in second, which makes my 786 wins look really bad. But how many wins do you have? I'm ditching this and playing Fortnite with this. The Turtle Beach sent me their Riftmaster guitar, perfect for Fortnite Festival. I loaded up my favorite tracks and jumped in and got playing. Compatible with Xbox, PlayStation, and PC, this fully wireless guitar has up to 36 hours of battery time, allowing you to play for as long as you want. I never had to take my hands off a guitar. With a built-in analog stick, I could control the menus with ease. With super low latency, I was not missing a beat. Okay, maybe I was every now and then. With a foldable design, you can take it on the go wherever you want. You can even plug your headset directly into the guitar and adjust the audio of the built-in D-pad. I was having so much fun before I knew it, the song came to an end, giving me a crazy amount of XP. And you can find the Riftmaster wireless guitar on Turtle Beach and use code ALIA for 10% off. Everyone always thought that I was clickbaiting, but I was actually predicting the future. Just like when I talked about a first-person mode in Fortnite 6 years before it officially came out, and I made challenge videos around Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and even Batman, with all of them eventually coming to the game and getting their very own skins. But it keeps getting crazier, as I even said that there would be a superhero-themed battle pass, and we've had that several times over. The craziest one of them all, to a point where Epic Games may think I'm hacking them, was actually predicting that Tilted Towers would get destroyed. Do not buy this pickaxe, as Fortnite has done something to it that has changed it forever. As originally the only way to unlock it was to win the FNCS Grand Final. Only the best players in the world ever managed to hold this pickaxe in their hand, and later giving out very limited codes that could be only obtained at the Fortnite Pro-Am event in person. And I managed to get it, but the next step has taken things too far, making it completely disrespectful to all OG owners of his pickaxe. Because in the item shop tomorrow, not only you'll be able to pick up my icon skin and make sure code ALIA is entered in your shop, but everyone will be able to buy this pickaxe. Fortnite didn't want me to do this, but I didn't listen. Because for years, mobile players have been bullied and laughed at by tablet, controller, and PC players. Using a tiny screen is hard, and some people have tried to help them, but it hasn't worked. So I decided to invest and become a co-owner of Puck Gaming. They're modular attachments to anyone's phone with instant input, ergonomic design, and the most groundbreaking part, the world's first magnetic control stick to change mobile gaming forever. Just search for Puck Gaming and upgrade now. Fortnite will never be the same, and let me show you why it's so exciting. As many people think of Fortnite as just a shooting game, but there's actually over 260,000 games to play within Fortnite that my whole family can jump in and we can play together that you may not know about. From harvesting seeds and growing your very own beautiful garden, meeting friends and getting your very own job, jamming out to your favorite tracks on a giant stage. There are new games created within Fortnite every single day, which is why I'm so excited for the future of Fortnite. Which is the rarest fish stick in Fortnite? I bet you can't guess it. Starting with the original, released almost 7 years ago now, he is still the most popular. Contract Giller is from a paid pack and he's used way more than other fish sticks, just like Tuna Fish and Fish Stick from Battle Passes. Then there's Triggerfish, who's one of the oldest fish stick skins. Frozen Fish Stick is popular because the pack comes back every single year, just like Falalala Fish Stick as well. But things are getting rare now, as both Gummy Fish Stick and Bog Stick, some of my favorites. Fishpool, the iconic Deadpool mashup skin, is actually very rare. And a Princess Felicity fish is actually not used by many people. Then there's sticks from the newest NBA collab. And the Atlantean Fish Stick, I think so cool, but barely used at all. And Fish Skull and Fish Drift, the third and second rarest skins. I almost forgot about them. So who's the rarest fishy of them all? If you're ever picking up a fish stick skin in the item shop, make sure you've got code ALIA entered, as the rarest one is Robo Fish Stick. You'll never guess who the next Fortnite icon skin is, as it's not typical gamer or even a pro player like you might expect, and it's actually someone that's gone mega viral recently. We know this because a big collection of up-and-coming skins have been leaked, and I don't think Epic meant to share this one, but there's one skin on this list that looks exactly like someone you may know, giving us our first look at the next icon. So getting ready for their arrival in the item shop, check to make sure you've got code ALIA entered, as wearing his iconic outfit from his viral videos. It's none other than the morning routine guy. After 5 years, Travis has finally talked about his Fortnite icon skin, as we know it's super viral when he had his Astro World live event, but since then the skin has never returned, coming insanely rare with a skin worth loads of money. But Epic have already stated that it's not up to them if Travis Scott's skin ever returned. It's actually up to Travis himself. So what did Travis actually say? We'll get code ALIA in your item shop, ready for his potential return, as he said this about his live event.
When Fortnite specifically started, I played the game a lot like, with Unreal Engine, able to bring my world to life.
Do you remember the OG player who ruled Fortnite with fear? Nowadays, you may be scared to go up against Clicks or Peterbot, but they're nothing compared to this OG player. He was so feared that OG legends like Ninja and Tfue would immediately back out if they got in a game with him. And thankfully, competitive Fortnite hadn't even started back then. Otherwise, he'd be winning every single tournament. So you should be grateful that back in the day, you didn't have to face off against Flight Reacts.
Fires my
Finally, we know why this weird tower's on the Fortnite map and people aren't happy. The monolith is actually connected to a new live event, specifically for Daft Punk. With a date now displaying above the tower, people assumed it would be a full-on concert, which got me so excited but a little bit suspicious. So I went ahead and DM'd Epic Games myself, as we know we're going to be getting Daft Punk skins, jam tracks, and more in the item shop tomorrow. So make sure you've got code ALIA entered right now, as Epic have just replied saying it's not a full-on concert, but instead an interactive event. I'm looking for Fortnite accounts to upgrade just like yours, as I recently spent $10,000 giving out free item shop gifts, expensive exclusive skins, 1 million V-Bucks, and so much more by simply spinning this wheel and upgrading my subscribers' account. And if they had code ALIA entered in their item shop, they instantly got another spin of this wheel, so make sure it's entered. And if you'd like your account upgraded by me, simply leave your Epic Games name in the comment section. Good luck! Here's everything new coming with Fortnite Chapter 6 Season 2, as the Rocket Rat returns, this time in the form of a drill, along with Midas, who's bringing with him a brand new mythic mammoth pistol. There's even more weapons too, with this SMG and shotgun. Plus, we'll be able to swing an electrified bat at enemies that looks insane. The train's getting a giant turret attachment, and rogue bikes are staying on the map. There's a brand new item called Meltonite that allows us to break open vault doors and get into money vans that contain incredible loot and gold. The battle pass will include all of the skins you're seeing here. Make sure to enter code ALIA for its arrival, with an incredible secret skin in the form of Sub-Zero, will also be arriving with his own Ice Gauntlet Mythics, and Scorpion as well with his own Spear Hook item too. Fortnite have also revealed a brand new medallion that everyone's missed, as I believe holding this will constantly grant you gold bars. It's the Money Medallion. Skibidi Toilet has arrived in Fortnite and you get to see it, as this new Ohio skin has W Riz and is coming to the item shop
right now.
First, the Skibidi Toilet backbling has definitely kept up its mooing streak. Sheesh. Then we've got the massive Skibidi Pack backbling included with the outfit. Then there's the Sigma Plungerman's Pickaxe. This one's bussin', no cap. And to see the new sus Skibidi skin, just double tap the screen and make sure code Allier is entered to gain 10,000 aura, as here is Plungerman. I don't know what I just said, by the way. Who's the richest skin in Fortnite? Starting with Lux, who's got so much money she gave herself 24 karat gold tattoos worth over $1 million. Agent Jones has a net worth of over $2 million because he worked for the Imagined Order for hundreds of years. And then there's Chaos Agent, who's a mad scientist who accidentally turned himself into goo worth $30 million. Batman is actually worth $9.2 billion thanks to all of his businesses in Gotham City. Kato Thorne is even richer thanks to his ability to time travel. He's collected artifacts worth over $10 billion. Tony Stark beats this though, worth over $80 billion thanks to all of his weapon companies and crazy tech. Geno is even more though, since he actually owns the 0 point, technically by controlling all the islands through the Imagined Order. He's worth over $100 billion. But then there's Black Panther. Because of all the vibranium they've got in Wakanda, he's got an estimated worth of $90 trillion. But who could be even richer than that? To find out, simply double tap the screen, although you wouldn't want this person to do it because he can turn everything to gold. It's Midas. Who has more Fortnite wins, Tfue or Nick A30? Both of them are so good at Fortnite, but I'm pretty sure Nick's played a lot more, so I'm gonna go with him. Yes, he has. Clicks, he's played a lot of Fortnite as well and is a pro player, so surely he's got more than Nick. Oh no, he doesn't. Cypher obviously plays a lot of Fortnite as well. Knowing Clicks doesn't have as many wins as I thought, I'm pretty sure Cypher's gonna have more. He does. Lachlan playing since day one, but I don't think he plays or streams anywhere near as much as Cypher, so I'm gonna say less. Yeah, it's right. Ninja once had the most kills in the whole of Fortnite, but does he have more wins? I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he does. But who do you think is the most wins? Do you think it's World Cup champion Booger? Then let me know by double tapping the screen. Or if you think Ninja has it, then let me know by clicking that subscribe button. Okay, let's find out who's got the most wins. It's Ninja. Are we about to see the OG Season 2 Battle Pass return? Because people have noticed in the Season 2 trailer, the original Battle Pass skins are actually all featured. And if we look at the OG Season 1 trailer, Epic actually snuck in a shot of the original Renegade Raider, which then led to the iconic return of the OG skins in the item shop. So I went through the Season 2 trailer frame by frame, and this is what I found. The blue squire could be spotted in the background using the cozy campfire. 2 of the iconic Battle Pass pickaxes were used on screen here. Sparkle Specialist can be seen throwing the boogie bomb, and I even found the Black Knight, which I'll show you now. If any of these OG skins return, enter code Allier in the item shop to support me for free. To atop the Haunted Hills Tower, you can see the Black Knight. Squid Games in Fortnite looks amazing as we get an early look at potential skins and more, as Netflix and Epic have actually worked together before with Stranger Things. And with the recent release of Squid Game Season 2, there are so many characters that will make amazing in-game skins. Like the Pink Guard with customizable face styles, an actual player within the show with custom numbers on their jacket, the iconic Sugar Cookie as a backbling, the red and blue paper cards as a pickaxe. But by far my favorite is this Squid Game skin, which if you ever see in the item shop, make sure code Allier is entered. It's the best way to support me because the front man looks incredible. This is our first look at Winterfest 2025 and the free skin is amazing. The biggest collab being Harry Potter, with our favorite characters arriving as skins, wands available as pickaxes, and all of their pets available as sidekicks. Then there's South Park, whose characters are being adapted to fit into mech suits like we recently had with both Bart and Lisa, and I think they look cool. But what about the free skin? To see what Epic will be giving us this year, just go to your item shop and make sure code Allier is entered, as we're getting Winter Miku. Did you know Fortnite have killed these skins? Bendy bumped into Loki on the battle bus and accidentally sat on his scepter, which deflated him instantly. Fishstick is one of the saddest deaths because he was eliminated by Deathstroke outside of a loop, meaning he can never respawn and return. Bushranger mysteriously disappeared from the island one day and couldn't be found anywhere until his usual NPC location was replaced by a grave. Healy has actually been killed a total of 6 times in Fortnite. Fortnite, like a boulder from Indiana Jones's temple, Darth Vader's lightsaber, Ryu's Hadouken, Mandalorian's carbonite, and even eaten by Bunker Jonesy. Midas tried to break the loop and ended up flooding the map, so the imagined order sent a shark after him who literally ate him. Hugo, an undercover agent working for the IO, was attacked by an imposter and got rifted away. The Devourer, who was taken down by the Mecha Team leader in the final Showdown Live event, where the battle ended with a giant sword going straight through its head. And a character with the worst death in Fortnite, who ended up getting scattered across thousands of realities, it's Eternal Voyager. The very first Winterfest gift is now available, so don't miss out. This is how you get it. Because you simply need to boot up Fortnite, then head on over to the shop tab. Once there, check in the bottom right corner that you've entered code Allier, then bring up the Epic Games launcher and search for the Holly Paw wrap. Then click the claim button and log back in to get this unlocked. This is what's inside all of the Winterfest 2025 presents, including 2 new skins. Starting on the right side, the red and gold present contains a Winterfest leather glider. The gold and black present is the Bard Gems pickaxe. The blue present is the Glacial Groove pickaxe. And the left green present is the Icy Oath wrap, with the right green present having a new contrail. Then on the left side of the cabin, the big gold and black present contains the wrapped axe. The small gold and black present has 2 Winterfest sprays. The red and gold present at the front contains the festive back bling, whilst the red and gold present at the back has the festive bat. The record shaped present is the Battlewood vinyl, and the big blue present has the Winterfest bow, whilst the small one is this emoticon and spray. And to see which skins are in these final 2 presents, just go to your item shop and make sure you've entered code Allier, as we're getting these skins. If I say your main Fortnite skin, you're out. Level impossible. My first guess is Aura. If that's your main Fortnite skin, you can leave. And we're gonna see you later if you use Beef Boss. And number 3, if you use Bright Bomber, better luck next time. I'm now picking Spider-Man. You're all out. Not even his web slingers can save you. And number 5, I'm gonna say Peabody. Next up, it's Guild. This is a skin I used to main before I got an icon skin. I'm now going with Ruby. If that's your skin, bye-bye. Number 8 is Aang. I'll wipe your tears away for you. Okay, so Scully is number 9, but before I reveal the final skin, I need to know that you're still in by clicking both the like and subscribe button at the exact same time. Only people on really good phones can actually pull it off. And the final skin is the hardest one yet, because I'm going to be really evil and say every icon skin. We finally have some news about the return of the Arcane skins, and I'm going to be honest, it's not looking good. It's back in Chapter 2, Fortnite released this collab with Arcane, and it was so popular that they quickly made a second set, giving us both the Vi and the Jinx skin. But after a couple of weeks in the item shop, they disappeared. And little did we know that they would not return, and still haven't in over 1,200 days, making Fortnite fans around the world wonder, will they ever return? It even got the attention of co-founder of Riot Games, who said he would talk to his team about potentially bringing the skins back, giving hope that they could finally return. But then a tweet has just dropped, letting us know the future of these skins, and I am praying for their return by putting code Allier in my item shop, hoping that they'll be ready for us to get one day again soon, as the tweet said this, saying they will not be returning in the foreseeable future. It sucks to be a Fortnite boss. You spawn on the island and you barely load in before you're immediately hunted down by every player on the map. But what about your good old henchmen? Gone instantly. They're just target practice before the players get to you, but at least the players are scared of you, right? Wrong. You're just easy loot to them, whether it's a mythic, gold bars, or just some ammo. Do you want to run away? Too bad. You're locked in to defend that area, but at least you can shoot back. But your movement is so bad that you may as well be standing still. And once you're finally eliminated, it's not even done, as you're forced to do it all over again.
Which is better, Chapter 2 Marvel or Chapter 5 Marvel?
Chapter 5, the jetpacks were unbelievable.
Easily Chapter 2.
Chapter 5.
You know, I don't have the Chapter 2 Marvel Battle Pass.
Chapter 2 Marvel.
Chapter 2 Marvel season, please.
Chapter 1 or Chapter 2?
Chapter 1, that OG feeling, man, there's nothing better.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 2.
Oh, Chapter 1. Chapter 2 was the least I ever played Fortnite.
Chapter 2.
Fortnite had to beg this employee to stop or they'd fire him. As during the creation of the Indiana Jones skin, it was the developer's kid's favorite character, so he wrote them a secret message underneath the hat that said Liam and Finn love Dad. However, Epic quickly caught on to what he was doing and removed it in the next latest update, but this dad did not give up. And he wanted to do it again, even though he was risking losing his job. So when he was working on the Obi-Wan Kenobi skin, he did something crazy, attempting to leave another secret for his kids. As when you zoom in under his hair, it reveals this message. Who's the most powerful superhero in the entirety of Fortnite? Well, Iron Man helped us defeat Galactus by literally hacking the 0 point, but the Hulk did use the Infinity Gauntlet to literally save half the universe and survive. But Roguelike is even more powerful as she has the ability to absorb other people's powers. But Superman does have super strength, speed, and vulnerability, and heat vision, and X-ray vision. He's pretty strong. But the Scarlet Witch can change reality, which means no one can even get to her to defeat her. But there's one hero in Fortnite who's just so much stronger than everyone else. And I heard their powers actually get stronger after they entered Code Allier in the item shop. Considered the most powerful Avenger, and with no known weaknesses, it's Captain Marvel.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Superman's cell. We're becoming Superman. Oh my god! We're flying up in the air. Oh my god. I am the Superman mythic boss. I can fly by using my sprint button as well. And I can ascend up in the air and descend really quickly. Oh my god, it's blasting through the wall. Grand Slam. Oh my god, they went flying. What's up? What's up? No!
These new Simpson weapons are broken, and here's how you can get them. Is you can use Bart's slingshot from the TV show, firing cobalt bombs incredibly far, and when you fire it at players, it'll have an explosive damage and continue to hit them if they're standing on top of it. But the new deodorant applicator is even better. As a reference to the king-sized Homer episode, the range on this gun is insane, but when you shoot it at players, something crazy happens. You can use both of these new weapons, but only in Fortnite's Delulu mode. Now take a look at this. Who's the best? Chapter 6 Season 2 Battle Passes. We're ranking all of them. This girl has a traffic cone on her head and only one glove on. And the new Midas looks really cool, but he's got like a Cypher PK haircut, and there's actually better skins in the Battle Pass. I love this girl's hair, but my favorite thing is a little color team leader on her belt. And I would not mess with her. She's got 2 swords on her belt. Is potentially married to a wolf guy who also has a sword and looks equally as cool, but not as cool as Big Dill. This guy's a balaclava on a massive chain. Can't tell if he looks scary or stupid. And number 2, I love her purple outfit. She seems to have a golden grenade given from Midas. Don't forget to put code Allier in the item shop as the entire Battle Pass launches on February the 21st, with my number 1 pick being the Mortal Kombat collab with Sub-Zero. Here's how to get all 8 new mythics and 2 new medallions in Fortnite Lawless. The Fletcher Kane boss will spawn at a different vault each game. Check the map for this icon and start opening the vault to spawn him in. Take him down to get his mythic pistol and brand new medallion. Collect the new deal coins from vaults to purchase mythics from these new black market locations. South of Magic Mosses is a new enhanced collateral AR mythic. North of Crime City sells the enhanced Sentinel Pump mythic. North of Mars Meadows sells a new Falcon Eye mythic sniper. Later in the game, 3 armored vans will spawn around the island, each with a different mythic. Take down the driver and thermite the bat to get the Silence mythic pistol, Striker Burst mythic, and the enhanced Twin Fire shotgun mythic. For the final mythic and new medallion, you'll have to wait until the floating island spawns where you'll take down the new Shogun boss. Be sure to enter code Allier in the item shop if you found this helpful, as you'll be rewarded with the mythic Hollow AR and its new medallion. Ladies and gentlemen, after 2,689 days, Zapatron is back in Fortnite. Let's see. Oh my god. Listen to it. Oh my... It sounds incredible. Okay, we got to find someone to take down with this. Are you kidding me? Where does this shot go if I just... Yeah, it... Oh my god, it destroys things. It deletes it. I literally delete things. See this stream? No, you don't. See this? No, you don't. That is incredible. Hey, 190. We got to hit a classic Allier 360 with the Zapatron. Oh my god. Okay, another 360. 360. It is so broken and weird. The Chapter 6 trailer was just leaked. Let's take a look at it. A giant turtle? Amax? Oh my god, look at the new island. Hunters is the name of the season. It looks amazing. Japanese themed. Ooh, did he just roll? Katanas. What are those blobs? The POIs look amazing. What? What did he just pull off his back? Oh my goodness. Is that a giant Oni mask boss? Oh my goodness. That's huge. Another new POI. A fire mask. Like giving him firebending abilities. Wall jumping. And one of the new shotguns as well. Who is that guy? These bosses are insane. They're huge. Wait. Godzilla! No, he's actually on the map and he is huge. What? This copy of Fortnite is the most expensive in the world and you won't believe how much it costs. Because since the beginning of Battle Royale, the game has always been free to download, but before then, in 2017, you could actually buy physical copies of the Fortnite game in a store. What people didn't know at the time is that these copies would become really rare, and this specific game got sent off to be graded to see how perfect the condition was, and it came back as an A++. The best rating you can get, and it recently sold for $42,000. It's been 5 years since this cheater played in the Fortnite World Cup, and Epic Games had to punish them, as this all happened back in 2019, when the pro player Letwick qualified for the World Cup finals, where he'd have a chance to win $3 million. And at first, everything was going well, with him managing to work his way up to 59th on the leaderboard, thanks to some eliminations in early rounds, securing himself at least $50,000 in prize money. Letwick had just one more match to go, with this being his last chance to get even more points, place higher, and get even more money, but he made a big mistake. Epic believed he'd been looking up at the giant audience screens in the arena during matches, and they thought that he'd been using them to see where other players were in the game as he was playing. So Epic pulled Letwick out of his final game, removing the chance of him earning any money, as this is technically cheating. But fans were not happy, as they said he wasn't looking up at the screen in the audience, but instead just turning to his duo, who was not happy about this. But unfortunately for Letwick, nothing changed. But there was some good news for him, as Epic Games actually let him keep the $50,000 he earned. There are now SpongeBob games in Fortnite, and this is what happened when I played Prop Hunt with Typical Gamer and Nick A30. Oh, I can be anything. I'm gonna become a pineapple.
Wait, are you in SpongeBob's house?
Oh, lives in a pineapple under the sea.
Can you go into his house?
Yeah,
Oh
you can.
my goodness, what?
Wait, this is
Oh my goodness, Nick,
crazy.
that's so good. I found SpongeBob. Okay, watch this.
This is me.
Watch this.
Whoa, wait, you're so small.
Never been found ever. They've still not found me. They've been spraying everything around me, but they ain't hitting.
Wait, I heard a ping over in here. I heard a ping.
No, Nick! Play all 4 of the new SpongeBob games in Fortnite using the map codes on screen. I've got the new Iron Man skin early, featuring over 16 different style combos and even a Doom style, as I also got the art counter back bling, which animates when you get a kill and shows your kill count. The Iron Sledge pickaxe is jet powered and sounds so cool. And then for the newest Iron Man skin that has 4 styles, you've got Alpha, Prime, Ultimate, and Classic. And then you can pick from 4 different colors: the traditional, red and gold, Model 39, Model 42, and then the Doom style. Before I reveal it, make sure code Allier is entered in the item shop, as the final Doom color option looks like this. Fortnite are giving out 2 free gifts, but only for the next 72 hours, so this is how you can easily get them. Is you want to load up Fortnite, and from the main menu, head over to the shop tab. From there, go to the bottom right, click support a creator, and make sure code Allier is entered. And then you want to scroll to the shop section, Captain America, and over on the far right side, you'll see the first free gift called Come Get Me to claim for free, which could become rare, as free shop gifts often don't return. Then the second free gift is right underneath it, called Cap Attack.
সবে তিনটে সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে পড়ি
সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে আমার ক্লাস 9 এর পোলাবেনও প্রেম করে মামা মায়া তো অস্থির এক্সকিউজ মি আপু এক্সকিউজ মি আপনার নামটা যদি বলতেন একটু
শুনেন বেন সাহেব আমার বন্ধু জিসান ঠিক আছে আপনার বান্ধবীরে শুনুন
মারি নাই তো শাসন করছি ভালো লাগে না একটু মারতেই পারি তাহলে কিন্তু খুব খারাপ হয়ে যাচ্ছে তুই রবিল নামে সুন্দর একটা রিক্সা ডাক ভাবি তুই আমার বন্ধু জিসান দেখতে প্লিজ ভাবি আপনি একটু নেন প্লিজ ভাবি দেখেন ভাবি ফোন তো ধরে না আবার কল দেখ এই এই দুলাভাই সামনে থাকলে যে সালাম দিতে হয় আপনি শিখাই নাই তোরা
যে কোচিং এর সামনে যে গুন্ডাটা দাঁড়িয়ে থাকে আমার তো মনে হয় পড়াশোনা সব বন্ধ করে দিবে
আমি তোর প্রেমের গল্প সাকসেসফুল আমার কথা বিশ্বাস কর আমি শুধু একটু প্রেম ভালোবাসাতে আমি শুধু ওরেই চাই বাবা আমি ওরে পারি হবে
ওকে আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আপনার কাছে একটা প্রশ্ন, তুমি বাসে আসার পর থেকে আমাকে বাসে শান্তি সব চলে লাগেছে।
আয় হায় খাইছে কুচুটা কি তুমি?
তুমি একটা ভিডিও কল করে পাঠাও প্লিজ প্লিজ। কবে আমগো দেখা
কোচিনটা কি এটা আবার লগে এমন চিপা মাইটা দিয়েছেন? কেমন ঠান্ডান বউ? তারপর তো ভয় কাঁচে মুচু খায়া গেছে গা, তারপর আবার দুর্নাম করতে হইব। এই তোর কি তোর দামি ফোন?
আইসা বাপ জান রাইতে ঠিকঠাক মতো ঘুমাইছে তো নাকি বাসায় গিয়া আব্বাজান রে কইবেন
কি করছো এটা তুই? বাজার রে বাজার যাও চুইছে আজকাল তোর
সম্মান সব পাঞ্চার করে দিছে।
মাগার দোষ আমারও আছে, আমি একটু বেশি বাড়াবাড়ি করে ফেলছি। চলো না আমরা বাড়িতে ফিরে যাই।
তুমি কি পাগল হয়ে গেছো নি? এটাই আমার বাড়ি এখনতে।
চৌধুরী সাহেবের সাথে আমি কি কথা কইছি? তুমি কোনো কথাই কই নাই কে? সাজান তোমারে কইলো এত
দিচ্ছেন, হ্যাঁ দিচ্ছেন না? এলা বাইরন, আমার বাড়িতে বাইরন।
একবারে হাসা করছেন আব্বাজান। আপনার পোলার এই বাড়ি কোনো রকম বিতলামি করলে আমি তোরা ঘাড়াই, কিন্তু ভাবলাম আপনাকে একমাত্র পোলা গাড়াইলে আবার দিলে চোট পায়।
কি তাছো তুমি?
শোনো, তোমাগো খানদানে যেমন কিছু নিয়ম আছে আমাগো খানদানেও আছে।
এইসব ফাত্রা নিয়ম কেউ যেন জানবার না পারে, মনে থাকবো তো? তোর যে নতুন বাবি
কালকে সারা রাত তোমার আমি কল দিচ্ছি।
সারা রাত? তাহলে আপনি শুনুন আপনার ভালোবাসার মানুষের অতীত বর্তমান। পাগল কোন একদম ঠিক হয়, ওনার ব্যথা লাগে নাই?
ব্যথা তো বেশি তুমি
তুহিনের ব্যথা লাগছে না?
বন্ধু তুই চিন্তা করিস না রে, ভাবির মন ঠিকই গলে যাবে।
ভাবের মন তো গলবে কিন্তু
আরে না না না,
সম্ভব না। গাড়িগুড়া তো
হঠাৎ আমার বাসার নিচে কোনো জরুরি দরকার?
তুমি কি আজকে কোচিং এ যাও নাই? সুন্দর মতো যাবি, ভাবির নামটা জিজ্ঞাসি। আর শুন, ভালো মতো কথা কবে, ভাবি লাগে খালি থাপড় আর চাপাবাজি, থাপড় আর চাপাবাজি, এই বাদে আর কিছু পারছস?
বুকিং?
বুকিং মানে বুকিং, তুমি আমার আমি তোমার, বুকিং দিয়ে দিছি ফাইনাল।
আমাকে বুকিং দিছে মানে আমাকে কে বুকিং দিছে দোস্ত?
তোর যে আশিক আছে না, এখন তো আমার পিছনে লাগছে।
আমার তো অনেক ভয় লাগতেছে দোস্ত, এই যে আস্তে আস্তে সব মানুষ জানবে, তারপর আমার ফ্যামিলিকেও জানাই দিবে। আর আমার
এন্ড বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর ডক্টরশিপ। আমি দোয়া করি তুমি যেন একজন ভালো ডক্টর হও।
আমার কাছে জিনের বাচ্চার নাম্বার আছে। জিনের বাচ্চা
করতে চাস নাকি ইটিস পিটিস করতে চাস? বদতমিজ। হ্যালো বন্ধু, আমার রোদে দিছস?
এই তো দিছি তো।
ঠিক মতো রোদে দিছস?
কি শুনতে চান? আমি আপনাকে ভালোবাসি?